Hey there. Today we're going to go over some of the features of xAttitude using the Stratux box. And it applies to almost all the other devices as well. So let's get started. So right now what I'm going to go do is I'm going to override the wind correction, because what we can do here is we can't really calculate our winds until we're flying. So I know that the wind is out of the south or out of the southwest. It's just a light wind right now. We're the same basic heading. The wind speed is way, way down, like 7 or 8. So the primary flight display, set the outside temperature. It's really cold out here. I mean, it's really cold. And I can adjust the artificial horizon a little bit. Okay, so let's go fly. Naper traffic, Skyline 69er29er departing 18 Naper. Looking for 2600 RPM, 27 plus inches of manifold pressure. We're good. Airspeed's alive, and we're flying. Now. Actually, the airspeeds are agreeing pretty closely. Turn over here. I'm back on the throttle now. And up prop. I'm going to climb up above these clouds a little bit. It's kind of pretty out here. Okay, this is alive. Once the airspeed stabilizes, we'll get a little bit better. We're showing 138 there, just a couple of miles an hour off.
Traffic, Cessna 96096.
Heading is 17.
8.5 miles to the south.
Just a tiny bit.
Southwest of the field. We'll be making a 45 for left downwind into landing runway 18.
And the wind speeds agree with what we expected. It's a really pretty day, so let me show you what it looks like outside through here. Here's the camera. Oh, look at that. You can also adjust the horizon so it matches. Or you can do that a little bit like that. Or you can just turn off the horizon and just use that. Or you can even just turn off the wind. Don't want to obscure the pretty clouds. Now here we're going to go. I'm going to show you something in a second. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to switch it to blue chrometry. Now for you guys that are video makers or YouTubers or whatever, this is a nice feature, because if you have another camera which is facing forward, which is higher quality, or maybe it's out on the wing strut or something like that, you can use that rather than the one inside of your camera if you don't want to have this thing mounted on the windshield or the camera quality isn't so good. So right now, I'll show you.
The range form that's exiting on the south end of the field over to the hangars. Neighbor. Cloud traffic, Cessna November 96096 on the 45 for left downwind entry for landing runway 18, cloud.
I'm going to start pulling the power now. Don't really need carb heat in this kind of weather. Okay. Slow down. Now, one thing I can do now is I'm going to go back here to setup, calibrations, and we're going to assume that we're landing. We want to pick a nice, normal landing configuration, speed to begin with.
Traffic helicopter 7073 uniform hovering from the north end to the south end. Fixed wing traffic, if you're coming down for 36, we'll sidestep.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 096 on left downwind to land runway 18, cloud.
About there. Call that a normal approach speed. Now let's go ahead and put some flaps down.
Helicopter 7073 uniform. All right, we will sidestep for you.
Get some more flaps down. We can pull the nose up. Get close to the stall. In fact, we'll just go ahead and stall. Close. Getting close. On the stall thing. There's our power off stall.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 096, left base, landing runway 18, cloud.
Let's see what that looks like on the primary flight display. So that's pretty much like how you do, you know, about 1,000-foot landing pad, normal landing, up to perhaps close to a stall.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 96096, final landing runway 18, cloud.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pull the power and we'll see what we get here. I'll put some flaps down. We'll just pull it up to the stall. It's coming. It's coming. And there we go. Let's go ahead and stall it. There it is. That was fun, wasn't it? Let's see what kind of traffic we have around here. If anything. That's 5 nautical miles. Hey, there's a guy off there. If we go all the way out to 25 nautical miles, I'll bet there's a lot of airplanes. Who needs 25 nautical miles for safety purposes? But you got it there so you can kind of see who's around. If an aircraft gets close, oh, there's a guy overhead. Yeah, there we go. A jet way over our head. Look at that, he's way up there. Come around so I can see the thing better. So you can look at it from the side. And you can adjust that vertical range is insane, so that's 30,000 feet. So a more reasonable range might be 2,600 feet above and below it. And what you can do is you can actually, so I'm free to move this around any which way I want, but if I switch it to north, it shows that, of course, obviously relative to north.
Runway 18, departing to the south-southwest, cloud traffic.
Aircraft will also show up on your primary flight display if they're above you somewhere within the display range, so if they're coming at you or whatever. So a couple of the other features that are kind of fun, is right now we're just have it on magnetic heading. Well, let's go over here back to setup. We can bring up a heading bug, which I like to do on cross countries. This particular plane at this point in time does not actually have a heading bug. Can you believe that? The DG doesn't have it. So we can set the heading bug with our finger to wherever we want to go. I find that quite useful. And if the only thing you want to do is, you know, you put in whatever track you want to go here, you can just set it right there if you just have on a GPS track. That's how that works. Make another turn over here so I don't get into the class Bravo. And what you want to probably do periodically on a cross country is say if you're varying your altitude or whatever, is double check your magnetic heading against your actual heading on your compass. So here we are going presumably nearly straight. Yeah, about jumping around a little bit. 90, 100, 110. So that's off a little bit, isn't it? There, doesn't want to go all the way up there. Airspeed's 140, it's pretty close.
Cloud traffic.
And that's probably pretty close to the winds up here too.
11 miles to the southwest, inbound for landing, runway 18. Cloud traffic.
Cloud.
So there's lots of other things you can do. You know, you can declutter. Oh, there's an airplane up there somewhere. You can see straight up ahead of us, down. We're flying at, well, pretty high right now.
Traffic coming into cloud, Cessna 096, I'll be flying at 3,000.
Good example there.
2,600. 009.
There's also the info. You can see more of that on the other videos that I have available. Back under setups, there's other kinds of things that you can do. I can't get my finger in here. Oops, no, didn't want to do that. Okay, well, we won't do that today. You can calibrate your airspeed, and I'll show you that when we get back or on another video. So that's pretty good for today. Let's go ahead and head for the barn. Picking up more traffic over here, as you can see. And hey man, I'm wondering what the heck. Find a little hole to pass through this cloud layer here. Naper traffic, Skyline 9029er, left downwind 18 Naper.
Cloud traffic, Cessna 69er, 009er, under 45 for 18. Cloud traffic.